Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now, and topping the list for us tonight, parents, students, teachers, law enforcement dealing with fears and fallout from this week's deadly school shooting in Georgia. The worry touching home tonight, 2 local students facing charges over threats in 2 separate incidents. One arrest happening this afternoon at Halls High School here in Knox County. The student, 14. Because of that, the Knox County Sheriff's Office cannot release the name or other details except to say that the teen was arrested for threats of mass violence. Now, if you were with us earlier today, you know Sheriff Tom Spangler of the Knox County Sheriff's Office sharing his frustration. Matter of fact, he called a news conference. This was just outside of Halls High School. There were numerous other agencies also involved with this news conference, kind of walking through what happened today. But really, going back, it was all about the frustrations that were felt. Obviously, the sheriff not going to tolerate threats in any form or fashion at any of the schools in Knox County. Dr. Ricewick was also part of that news conference as well. He echoed those same sentiments. But again, we should note that news conference held earlier today. Let's take a listen here from that news conference that was just over an hour ago.
Very, very clear. And I've said this for, I don't know how long I've been saying it. And it's getting a little old. When people ask me, are you upset? You're damn right I'm upset. This is not a joke anymore. It never was a joke, but I think some of we
had to be pushed back until 7:30, the game's kickoff. Yeah, had to be pushed back because there was such a large law enforcement presence on the Halls campus. So again, that game's starting a little late tonight. It'll start at 7:30. Meanwhile, in Oak Ridge, a Robertsville middle school student faces charges accused of making a threat of mass violence against a school and a student. Police say they got the report yesterday claiming the student made the threat over a FaceTime call. Juvenile charges were filed today. Officers determined there was no immediate threat to the school, but more officers were stationed today at Robertsville Middle as a precaution. Now, these incidents, part of a worrisome trend. That's our next big story tonight here at 7. Today, it was one school incident after another. Up in Joppatown, Maryland, near Baltimore, one student shot another inside a high school. This all happened during a fight. And then down in Alabama, a high school football game tonight canceled after a gun was found in a student's car. And then in Memphis, police arrested a woman yesterday after her 6-year-old son reportedly brought a gun to school. The school resource officer said the child was showing the pistol to other students in his class. Of course, we're just 2 days removed now from that deadly school shooting in Georgia, which left 4 people dead, 2 of them students, 9 people injured in that shooting. Today, the 14-year-old suspected of opening fire in court, along with his father, who stands accused of giving the boy the AR-15 style rifle used in the shooting. That gift reportedly came after the teen was put under scrutiny for previous threats. Colin Gray, the father of the suspected shooter, facing 2 counts of second-degree murder because he put the weapon in the hands of someone who could be a danger to himself or others. Now, that's not the first time we've seen a parent facing charges along with their child after a school shooting. We spoke about the trend today with 6 News legal analyst Greg Isaacs.
That's a knowing intentional killing, and the warrant says to put a weapon in someone's hands, Colt, that the father knew to be a danger to himself or others. He's also facing 4 counts of voluntary manslaughter and could look up to 180 years.
Isaacs today compared the Georgia shooting to a case in Michigan, again from 2021, where the parents were charged along with the student. Isaacs says these types of charges will continue to come up in extreme cases. Man is facing multiple charges after crashing his car and killing his passenger after she was ejected from the vehicle. On August 27th, court records note that an officer spotted Deshaun Clemens in his truck, matching the description of a bolo from Knoxville police. After the officer attempted to pull Clemens over, he sped down Middlebrook Pike in the wrong direction to escape. But when Clemens made it near Pheasants Glen Drive, he lost control and crashed into an embankment. Clemens has been charged with vehicular homicide in connection to the death of Christy McCoy. The incident report says Clemens had 8 outstanding warrants against him and was driving a vehicle on a suspended license. McCoy was ejected from the truck. She was taken to UT Medical Center, dying from her injuries a day later. When Clemens exited the vehicle, we're told he was held at gunpoint by the officer and then taken to UT Medical Center for treatment. At the hospital, Clemens spoke with officers admitting to putting crack in his marijuana and smoking it right before the deadly wreck. About 24 hours away from kicking off its top 25 matchup with North Carolina State, the game in Charlotte. Matter of fact, that's where we find 6 Sports team. Reese Van Haften, Sam Rothman, they're live in the Queen City with more on Saturday night's game. Hey, guys.
Hey, Bo, you're not the only one hyped up for this game. North Carolina State versus Tennessee, a top 25 matchup, a lot on the line. Obviously, we still have SEC play ahead, so it's not the end-all, be-all here, but all eyes are on quarterback Nico Iamaleava.
Yeah, he's already made history in his only 2 starts here at Tennessee. You go back to that bowl game against Iowa. He made history with 4 rushing touchdowns, and then just last week, he made Tennessee history with 314 passing yards in a single half. So you got to guess, he's going to make history again tomorrow night, right?
You
Hopefully.
hope so. If he does, it's a good sign for the Vols. One thing we do have to watch out for, and this is a big one for Tennessee, is to see how that newly revamped secondary will look against this North Carolina State wide receiver core that's one of the better ones in the nation.
Yeah, and it's led by Kevin Concepcion. He's by far their best wide receiver. He had 3 touchdowns in that second half alone. As North Carolina State, they were kind of in a trap game against Western Carolina, but he led that comeback. So the key for Tennessee is to not let him get going.
Absolutely. And we remember last year, the Vols secondary wasn't pretty. It was one of the worst in the nation. They're hoping to look way more improved with some new guys in that position group. And, Bo, we just want to let you know how we're up here on this parking garage.
Getting this beautiful shot.
This beautiful shot. We're standing on suitcases. And, by the way, there's a pickleball court on top of this garage as well. So if you want to come, we're going to go play. So you're welcome to join here in like 3.5 hours or so.
No big deal.
Guys, I tell you what, whatever you got to do to get it done. But you know what? I'm from Charlotte. You'll find a pickleball court just about anywhere. That is for sure. Guys, great job today. And, hey, don't forget, tomorrow morning, 10:30, we're going to get everybody ready for that game. We'll be checking back in with our crew in Charlotte as we are counting down to kick off tomorrow night. Of course, you got a full slate of games coming up right here on WATE. So, again, the SEC, this is where you're going to find it, including tomorrow night's game.